Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time. I see a couple of y'all here. Wax Dog, what's going on? Top of the top. Cruiser, what's going on, baby? Serious, what's going on, baby? Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in. Apologies for the pushback. Um, yeah, it's that early morning routine. A little busyness, but nonetheless, no stress. If you was able to wake up this morning, you are truly blessed. So give your praises to the higher, you know. Swoop, what's going on, baby? First things first, hopefully everybody having a happy and blessed and productive Taco Tuesday. D Truth, what's going on? I'm chilling, Swoop. Another morning, another blessing, Mo, what's going on, baby? Oh, my fault. Marianne, I had to turn my screensaver up. Marianne, what's going on, baby? Riaz, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? Definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in last night for the conversation. Um, Despite me being half tired and half out of it, nonetheless, I did make a strong point to a degree. Some of y'all really have to start thinking about the score for the moment, score for a lifetime. It is truth. We need that. Need a little bit more of that, especially what's your what's your real end game, basically. Even if you don't know what it is right now, you should be trying to plan for something. So if some of y'all missed it, y'all can catch the replay. Lisa, what's going on, baby? Definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday in the club. We was in here wilding. We was in here wilding. They actually let your boy get past a certain amount, right? We got a victory. Yeah. But we really do need to start doing that. Because we know there's things we gonna want to score for the moment, and there's things we are gonna want to score for life. But it really do depend on what you want. But yet and still, you know, doesn't negate the fact that at the end of the day, that is a part of the process too in life. You know, thinking about what you want, what you don't want, what you need, what you don't need, and how you able to balance everything out. You know, I think in the long run, though, um, the life score for somebody who's ambitious, as far as like being ambitious in a specific field of play, it could be good depending on how far they take it, and how dedicated they are to it. Sonya, what's going on, baby? See y'all up in here. See y'all up in here. Definitely again, blessed Tuesday to everybody that's popping in. Um, but yeah, you gotta put the best things on a chart, basically. You have to. I would say for some people, you have to go back to that old way of just putting down a chart. Some things you might end up forgetting. Some things you might want to jot it down because just in case if at some point you might go through something. You know what? I remember this. Yeah, let me add this into the play and see how this plays out. You always gonna need something. Always jot down something in your memory, just in case if you might have to put it into play. You know, Score for the moment, like I was saying last night, and it's truth. Like even now, score for the moment could be got got like a little small loan or whatever the case is, right, or endorsement. Now it's a score for the moment because if you mess it up, squander it, or do something that's normally not out your element, you ain't gonna have nothing to make up for it in the long term. Especially if you think you want to try to keep something going. You gotta always have a plan no matter what it is, you know. But again, it don't hurt to jot down thoughts, feelings, everything. They do come into play at some point. You make sure I ain't getting no copyrights. Yeah, you know a car was coming. At least there ain't no fire trucks or nothing right now, so y'all already know how it be early New York mornings. But again, it should be nothing that's out of your reach, and it should be no mountain that you can't climb. Even if you feel weak climbing up that mountain, hey, you'll find that strength and that extra boost to just get to the top. Again, I've always felt when you think about the lifetime goals that you really want to achieve, if you're really passionate about it, you can do it. You can see yourself being a counselor, right? You can see yourself being a counselor for life, and that is your score for life. Then you already know with dealing with that, you got to deal with a lot. You got to deal with different personalities, so on and so forth. And you got to make sure that you are able to relay, communicate, you know, and even decipher certain things if you are going to be dealing with any type of counselor, whether it's drug counselor, marriage counselor, anything along those lines. And you also got to have a strong mind in that field too, because think about it, you are basically ingesting everybody else's problems, fears, so on and so forth. So that takes a lot to deal with. But if it's for the long haul, hey, better have a strong conscience to deal with everything. Pindar, what's going on, baby? So if that's gonna be your long term goal, right? You're gonna really have to get yourself mentally strong and spiritually strong because again, you're gonna be ingesting a little bit of everything. If you're a marriage counselor, prime example, you gotta deal with all sorts of different married couples. You have to. And sometimes if it feels like it's hitting close to or if it's something similar to what you have been through in your own personal experiences, then it might trigger something. And I still say in that same instance, you gotta remember and decipher what's what. Because a lot of their problems ain't your personal problems. But some of you will take it personal because again, if you feel and you empathize and sympathize, that's bound to happen. But in the same token, you capable to do anything for real. You are. Now, drug counselor, yeah, it's almost the same thing, but you're not dealing with married. Well, shoot, who knows? There are some married couples who are going through drug counseling now. Let me take that back. But any type of counseling you're doing, you still got to again deal with multiple personalities, different rages, tempers, so on and so forth. And in some instances, it might take a toll on you, especially if you're already going through your own little personal stresses. Because again, you live your own life after it's all said and done. So I don't know if you are going to go and that's going to be a long term goal, especially if you really feel that's something you want to do and be passionate about helping people to try to get them back where they need to get back to. That's a form of uplifting. If that's a lifetime goal for you, then hey, keep doing what you're doing. What's going on? Hey, he get that early morning. He get that early morning routine. Bad y'all talking to my uncle as always. That morning bike ride always around this time. But yeah, you got to put strength into anything that you don't. It's a must. Hold on one second. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. I had to make sure I wasn't getting no copyright nothing. Um, think somebody about to play. Oh no, they on their phone. Never mind. I keep forgetting some of y'all cars got that damn function on your car. I thought he was about to start playing music. I was about to say, "Let me get up out of here." But no, I'm gonna be honest with you. A score for the moment. Hold on one second. A score for the moment right now. How you doing? A score for the moment. You could probably hit the. That's just like you taking scratch off tickets. You know, some of y'all be there with the scratch offs. See right there, that's just a score for the moment. Because yeah, even if you grab up some tickets, you might win a couple tickets, you might lose some tickets. But if you want to think about, you know, you want to think about the further motion of it, it could be a score for life only if you end up hitting something major. Now that's just like saying that could be your first time even playing a number or doing whatever, and you happen to just win a big prize. You gotta think carefully about what you're gonna do, and then from there you just do it. If you done tuck something, even if it was a small winning, you could take a small winning basically and make it into something useful for life. It could be a lifetime score because you could take that same money, even after taxes and everything, and put that towards something good. Business, not a business, you know, put it towards something. And at least you know you got something in the pot. So even if you go through a little down phase, you good. But I would say invested not just a business, invest in some stocks still, and shoot whatever you know gonna float your boat, whatever you got knowledge on, just do that. But that's what you got to do though. Keep yourself inspired and just be safe. If I know I just hit something as far as the numbers was concerned, man, listen, I already know where part of that is going. Part of that is going to go to the spot where it's important. If I know, prime example, I know I want to do my own things and I need the right equipment to do it, then hey, that's where it's going to go. And everything else is, hey, you know what? Let me try to invest in this. You know what? I'm going to take an investment, not just on myself. I'm going to put an investment to somebody I know actually is already putting in work. Yo, here. At the end of the day, you just got to look at the all in all scheme of things. Everything in life is an investment, but you have to invest in yourself. You want momentary growth? Okay. Momentary growth will be all around the corner. You want lifetime growth? That lifetime growth speak way different. So, again, just think about what's necessary for you. and also think about what's necessary, for things you're gonna need. All right, I know my family got to get situated. I want to make sure I got this set up for the kids just in case of anything. I want to make sure just in case of anything before time, I got all of these things in order. So, yeah, gotta have a clear mind, and you definitely just gotta keep it pushing. There should be no limits to anything in life. Some people put limits on their life because they feel they can't do it, but it's a bold faced lie. You can do anything you put your mind to, and you can acquire and achieve anything you put your mind to. Like I said, you want to definitely deal with investments and crunching numbers, finding different ways to keep the numbers rolling. Hey, that's on you. You got to do so. Borrowed Angel, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, the like button. See, a lot of these talks I'm having right now with y'all, regardless to what, this is a score for life, if you want to say it. It is a score for life. For some people, because they're going through a healing process. Some people really do feel uplifted when they hear people are speaking on things that they need to speak on. Again, it's a process. See, for some people, it'd be something, a score for the moment for them because, that's just another alleyway for them to do whatever it is they're trying to do. But for some, they'll be in for the long haul because, at the end of the day, you build bonds and relationships with people. And it's only right that you keep the people in tune, especially you chose to do this. So, nonetheless, it's just got to have a clear balance on things. Hold on. I knew it. They tried it. They tried it just now. I got to be mindful. I'm still out and about, y'all. So if you hear me mute the mic, you know why. But yeah, you know, you definitely. Some of y'all might say y'all here for the short game. You're not. Some of y'all here for the long game. It's in the long run. You do have relationships again that you built, and some people, even if you know them personally, again, you ain't gonna leave them in the dust. Wax, what's going on, my guy? So again, it really is about just shifting the balance, shifting it the way you need to be. Can't be tilted in a world like this now. It's already tilted. You gotta keep your head on a strong swivel. Some people again they coming on here for the short run. Then you got those that are coming in for the long haul. The long haul ones are definitely. Yeah, I ain't hear that. My fault, y'all. Telling you, some of the shit y'all be saying, I knew it was gonna happen. I was trying not to curse, neither. Some of y'all really just so loud and blatant with your conversations. That's another topic. My bad, y'all. I almost went there. My, wait a minute, I forgot. My mouth. I feel another petty level coming at some point. There's some people that, man, listen, I don't care how bad looking you are. Trash. Sorry. Straight trash. I hear you, Borrowed Angel. And I'm just saying, it's crazy. My bad, y'all, because, yeah, I almost went off subject again. Trash boat. Some conversations we really don't need to hear outside in the streets. And I'm going to say that for ladies and gentlemen. In some conversations, I don't care if you are on your phone. We don't need to hear your fucking business. I'm sorry. Again, this is why I said in a world that's already tilted, you got to balance yourself out. It might be hard to sometimes, but it's doable. But nonetheless, though, some of y'all are on here for the short game. We can tell. Some are only there because, again, they just find different alleyways to maneuver, whether they got businesses already or whatever. And that's still cool. It's not saying there's an issue about it. You're going to have some people who are going to always be around because, like I said, they build strong, good relationships regardless to what. And a lot of times they still going to let the people know that they good and safe. You know, we've had some people who, you didn't hear nothing until people have brought it up and said that they either passed on or whatever the case is. So again, you're going to have some people that even if they chime in from time to time, they still going to do so. And that's technically how it really is supposed to be. I don't care if I'm here for the long haul or not. I'm still gonna let my peoples know that I'm safe, I'm good, even if I do certain things here and there. If it's not a live, I'll do an upload. I'm good. Look, I'm over here signing you. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. Common respect. And that's honestly in any given shape or form supposed to be a score for life. Just having respect, patience, honor, just keeping that humbleness with you. Because you're gonna encounter a lot of different scenarios, and depending on how you decipher it and how you go about it, it could be something good and a score for life, or it could just be a score for that moment. It does depend on you, though. Like I said, I'm definitely going to do a part two to that. Give or take Friday, I'm going to try to do that. And again, I will say this, though, on what I just said. Some of y'all just got to learn. Look, some of y'all just got to learn when to keep your mouth shut on certain things. uh, and I mean that from the standpoint of, some things, again, that, now you good. There's some things that you really shouldn't just be blatantly like putting out there, especially when you're in the streets. Then you wonder why some people look at you funny, look at you weird. Because again, I don't want to hear your whole conversation. I don't care about your night. I don't care about your day. Especially if I'm trying to get through my day. Like, some people, the things y'all be talking about is like, are you really going to talk about this out here around the people? Take that elsewhere. Again, having a common respect just for yourself too. Am I supposed to be really talking freak nasty when I know I got a bunch of people sitting around me? No. Do all that shit later. Am I supposed to be talking about some shit I'm trying to get into? No. Shut my mouth. Y'all don't even know how to speak in codes no more. That's what happened to speaking in codes, man. Like, what happened to that? That seemed to be a lost art to some degree. Maybe it's just me tripping this morning, but yeah, I didn't really need to hear a conversation. Sorry, just like, and I do got a question though. What's up with y'all in these bathroom pictures, man? What's up with these, like, you can't take a picture anywhere else, just the bathroom? Are we limiting ourselves to where we really, quote unquote, take pictures and selfies and stuff like that? That's just a question for the day. Don't mind my pettiness, because it's Taco Tuesday. And I ain't seen not one of y'all come in here with a taco or Tuesday. But it's all good. It's all good. Still all love and a blessing anyway to be here. Messing with the people. But yeah, I'm dead serious about that part though. What happened to talking in codes again when you are talking or discussing business, even if you are outside? I'm telling you, that's gone. The whole world gotta know what's going on. Yo, you heard Billy did this? Facts, swoop. That's the crazy part about it. Nah, but at some point you should care. Especially, listen, that's like me being on the phone with somebody discussing something. That's just like if I was out here really wilding out. I'm catching bodies doing all this. What's good, my guy? I'm catching bodies doing all this extra stuff, right? Just using that for an example. You think I'm gonna be outside talking my business to people? Or even talking on the phone crazy? Don't know who walking past me. Could be a damn undercover that heard me. Probably trying to solve that. Oh, yo, we got him. Then what? You snitching on yourself. No, snap. I see them tacos, baby. No, but you gotta think about that though, for real. Like, what the talking codes, man? If that's the case, and if you know certain things that could have some damning effects on you, don't say nothing. Wait till you get to the person. There's a lot of people that still believe in that. I ain't talking too much business on the phone. I see you when I see you. That's the way it used to go. Now, now it's a whole law start again. Yo, son, I'm gonna meet you at the spot. Like, yo, what's wrong with y'all? Now everybody know where you going. That's just like you know you going. You supposed to be going somewhere where you know you ain't trying to see quote unquote opposition, right? You basically announce it to the world. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be over here just in case anything. Now you bringing it. I got to start getting back to that clear thinking. Telling you, got to start having more care about what you say and how you say things. I know I was hearing music. See, I don't be tripping, y'all. But again, that's it's a clear problem too, and this is exactly why some people end up being in your business too. I gotta take a picture when I get in. Wait, what? You don't need to hear all of that. Oh, I gotta do this when we don't want to hear that. And then guess what? A lot of y'all end up incriminating yourselves anyway, and then will try to say in the same token, "Oh, these people was in my business. I knew it was." No, it wasn't nobody. It was yourself. Opening your mouth too much sometimes. If you ain't gonna speak in codes, don't speak at all. And if you know you got somebody that could be a chatty patty on the opposite end anyway, yo, I'll speak to you when I get there. I don't even want to talk about that. I'll speak to you when I get there. You know, make that simple. You're not keeping things under wraps. Hey, you want to get unwrapped. Nonetheless, though, I think that's a art that needs to be revisited. See, again, we think about the lifetime aspect of things, right? Your lifetime achievements, it shouldn't just rely on what you did, but how you did it and what you accomplished from doing so. You know, that's just like prime example bringing different people into the room. Those different people end up creating something that's not just global, but something that will definitely have a long lasting impression. That long lasting impression is what it is. Because again, it's going to show even centuries down the line, if that, yo, you had people that was really in tune. They was really trying to give peace and balance to a world where it's already unbalanced. They was trying to uplift people when, it seemed like it's impossible to uplift. And that should be Something greater than anything, at least in my opinion. Appreciate you for dropping on those links, serious baby. But yeah, like I said, even last night's talk was pretty good. There's gonna be different ways to uplift people that need the uplifting, you know, and even bring something back that's needed. We need to bring back again community structure because that should be technically the score for life. Again, it's not a whole bunch that separates us outside of what separates us. But if you choose to continue to let it do so, then we really don't stand a chance against something that really is going to be damaging to everybody. That's why you got to have inspiration on all boards. I would say what really inspires you when you get up every day. You got some people that look forward to getting up, starting their day amongst the flock, or starting their day with the people. Got some people that they wake up. I mean, whatever you passionate about when you first wake up in the morning, hey, that usually ends up being a routine. You passionate about getting up and just going to work, hey, right there in your alleyway. You're inspired every morning because you know you're gonna make something happen or a difference in your life or everybody's life. Hey, that's a goal right there. I ain't gonna lie though. There are some situations that I have been seeing lately, and I don't know. It's weird because yeah, it's just not looking good on either end. It's not looking good for some men. It's not looking good for some women. I think I might throw that into the conversation probably later. Again, what's up with everybody with just thinking for the moment? I heard somebody saying something about they was looking for a stepdaddy. Now, my scout piece heard on that one because wait a minute, if you're still with the father of the child and everything else, how will you plan to look for a stepdaddy already? Because they ill? You don't know, they could be ill for that moment and they can end up being stronger after everything is said and done, but you was already planning on just moving on. I'm gonna say this from a standpoint period. There's just some things you already should know what you want before you decide to jump into any type of committed relationship. I'm speaking to men and women. I think that's, in my opinion, disgusting only because, again, beggars can't be choosers. Some of y'all are going to beg for love, passion, all this other stuff, right? But then the same token, when you got it, the minute certain things don't go the way you want it to go, now it's a problem. Nah, you can't do that. That ain't fair. That's not right. And if you do plan on moving on, then you need to be strong and firm about it before it gets any deeper. This is a common problem with some people because, again, you don't know what blessings either one of y'all could have been missing or what could be around those corners if you still trying to hold on to something that you don't need to hold on to. And in my opinion, on a reaction to that, I feel like she was only in there for the whole of him protecting her at all costs. But now, because he's ill, now is I'm looking for a rebound basically. Nah, ma, that's crazy. So basically, you're essentially saying that If he wasn't sick, if he wasn't ill, you still would be with him, or you still would be keeping that secret, or you just would be happy about whatever's still going on with you. That's sad. Stop going in with false security. Some of y'all go into these relationships under false security. You do. You actually do. Again, whatever it is that you do want, you need to be clear about it. And again, if you ain't coming to the table really sitting down and discussing what you want, what you don't want, and you just still jump into something, that could be a catastrophic move on both ends. Because in my opinion, that was just a gold digger move for me. So you mean to tell me, as long as I'm doing this and I'm doing that, you cool, you gonna stay. But the minute I can't do something, or the minute I don't want to do something, now you ready to jump ship. But my thing is, you got a child involved still at the end of the day. So what? You thought you was just going up and leave with the child, and that father might be a good father? See, this is the thing I be talking about. At the end of the day, now what happens if that man would have got better, don't have to worry about whatever medical issue he probably going through now, and he ready to be with his family? Now you gonna try to no. See, this is what I'm saying. Again, before even a kid get involved, if you feel you ain't gonna really be in it for the long haul, don't set yourself up for that kid. First of all, your heart is always supposed to be secure, regardless, no matter what you do. And your peace of mind is supposed to be protected too. Because again, when you are building, or you are about to be into a building mode, you want to have that security. You ain't gonna be sitting there with the dumbness. If you only know you in there for the short term of everything, that score for the moment, all right, score for the moment, all right, I'm just gonna be doing this with you and that's it. If that's what y'all both on, then hey, more power to you. I'm not knocking it. But again, at some point you gonna want something that's gonna be a score for life. You could be one of them people that score with a million chicks, prime example. Now I ain't talking about on the physical aspect of scoring. You just scoring points with a bunch of women. It could be for that moment. But if you done picked out something right, or if you feel you're about to pick out something right and you do, hey, got you a score for life. You ain't gotta worry about nothing else now. You got your complete balance. About to say where this truck going. Oh no, that's the ambulance. Uh-oh. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Y'all hear me running, they might think I did it. So I did it. I'm gonna take the blame today. I'm gonna take accountability for my actions. Whatever happened, I did it. Wait, no, I didn't. Just sat down. I ain't do shit. But no, again, don't set yourself up for that. And I would say this for the fellas, because again, I'm sorry to say this, some of y'all are simping to the craziest degrees. And for what? And some of y'all doing that for street trash. I'm sorry to say it that way. And vice versa. Some of you women, what do y'all be thinking when you choose the people you choose? I gotta ask that question on a logical standpoint. I got to. What be going through the mindset? Oh no, I know that part serious. I wasn't talking about from that aspect. They both in this damn same age group. That's the sad part about it. Like, it's not like she was in with an old man. No. You got people that's young that got health issues. Again, you don't know what that meant. That man could have leukemia. That man could have cancer, whatever, whatever, and they could both be around the same age bracket. But even still, if you want to be with somebody and you claim you already love and care for them, you don't even gave them a kid, then you're supposed to be in it for the long haul. I've always felt if you're not going to be really raising a family together, then there's no need to try to even think about kids. And even if there's an incident, y'all might have been safe, and then, hey, things happen. It's about that time to really think about what you're going to do from there. See, and nobody should lower their standards. I'm going to be honest with you. Call me crazy. Maybe I think different. Maybe I'm just thinking at it from a standpoint of, yeah, you should never have to lower whatever standards. If your standards are where they at, that's just like if your standards, I just mean somebody that's loyal, compassionate, trustworthy, the normal basics, and they feed and fit into that, hey, you might have a clear shot. That could be your lifetime. But don't go in there with false security and false hopes. Some of y'all go with the intent thinking you could change somebody. Like I said yesterday, some of y'all go with this intent that you can change somebody. You can't change nobody. You can't change who people are. Can you change a person who has OCD? No. You can only deal with it, right? This is what I'm saying. Some people gotta get it right. Not gonna be able to change people, personalities, anything, disability. You can't change somebody the way you want to. I want you to walk, knowing I know you can't walk. No, if I chose to be with you, it's because I chose to be with you, and it didn't have nothing to do with nothing. I've seen some opposites attract, so on and so forth. We see this. But if you're gonna go in, you gotta go in for the right reasons. If you think you're going after something good, you gotta go for the right reasons. A lot of times you just gotta put things out there when you need to. If you put what you want and need to somebody out there, especially if you feel you might be trying to lean towards them, you got to make sure that that's what it is. And if it is, then let it flow natural. You know, that's just like you and this person could have been hanging out, y'all chilling, y'all on a day to day, even if it's just around the way. And now y'all decide y'all building something together. Y'all got to be able to put everything out there, even though y'all should already know each other well, but still. When it comes to that cordial level of trying to really build with somebody and date and even possibly marriage, yeah, you got to make sure that that person is right on all angles. Miss T, what's going on, baby? But you should never lower your standards. Whatever your standards are, well, let me change this correctly because some people standards, well, some people don't even have standards. They just looking for again that short term thing. That's what they looking for. They just looking for the score for the moment, the quick come up or whatever. Because we've seen some people do people dirty, especially after they done got to where they got to. Again, essentially in your stages in life, whether you dating or even if you just got out of something serious, you still should keep your morals and your standards intact. You shouldn't have to lower them. Maybe I gotta do this just so this person to stay with me. No, your standards are what they are. If I'm looking for somebody just to do this and do that and everything else I'm good with, it should be that way all around the board. Miss Tracy, what's going on, baby? I think that's where a lot of people mess up too. You should never have to lower your standards just to be with somebody or just to have the thrill of being with somebody. If anything, it's supposed to be on both angles. Y'all both supposed to be having the love and respect for each other. Period. You know, you like certain things that are growing, especially if it's growing in an organic way, then hey, you are supposed to respect that boundary on all angles. Exactly, serious. It is. And that's the sad part about it though. Sometimes, and this is, and you know what? I find that ironic because it be the ones that are just thinking on the shallow term that they always end up, they always getting what's coming to them in the long run. That world karma because you can only be shallow for so long. You know, you might be trying to just chase somebody for looks. Remember, at some point, looks do fade. For those who always think, yeah, you're gonna be beautiful forever, you're gonna be beautiful if you moving humbly and keeping yourself right. But if you think you're gonna be beautiful forever and you still got the attitude like you can pull anything at any age, nah, that's where you gonna find a strong reality check. And I say it on both angles, not just the men but the women too. Some of y'all thinking, yeah, I'm gonna still bag it. I could be 80 years old. I'm still gonna be a sexy motherfucker. All right, guess what? You ain't gonna feel like one when you do get a certain age and you still trying to find what you need to find, a piece of balance. I hear you, serious baby. You know, but again, if you know what you want, then you seek it out. And even if you don't seek it out, if it does come to you, hey, if it's really meant to be, you'll know. But again, it got to be an organic build. If I'm supposed to be linking up with you to a degree, or even trying to hook up with you, then we both got to be on the same page when it comes to what we want, what we don't want, what we are willing to accept, what we don't accept. And even if we're going to compromise on certain things, all right, cool. I've seen some strong marriages and I've seen some strong relationships still going at. Just imagine you hearing somebody that's just only in their 60s talking about they done been with somebody 40 years. That's a strong marriage right there. You done been through the thick and thin. You done been through everything that the world threw at you, and you still going strong. Raised kids, grandkids, all of that. That is supposed to be the score for life. Building something along the lines of foundation, a home, family, fortune, all of that. Some people lose track of that. There are some people again who think bringing a kid into a somewhat stagnant relationship or a relationship that's already about to go for the bad is going to be a good move, but in some tokens, it's not. This is why you get a lot of split homes now too. You know, again, think about the balance you got to have before you just do anything. Like I was saying yesterday, you could you could love somebody, but if you ain't happy with them, 9 out of 10 is going to go south, and it'll go south in the way you wasn't even expecting it. Again, so again, essentially, the decisions you make in life are up to you. But when you are making these decisions, make sure you're making them for the right reasons. I had to steal a line real quick. Use your heart and not your eyes. That's what you got to do. If your heart is into it, hey, stand firm on it and do what you got to do. Don't look at it from the visual standpoint. Some of y'all fellas, damn shorty bad. I'm definitely trying to grab that up. And even if you grab it up, right, is it going to be score for the moment or score for the lifetime? And if you only was looking at it from just that, the physical aspect of it, then you ain't got that much to worry about because at some point it will go downhill. Because again, if it's just shallowness involved, then yeah, you're both going to end up feeling it at some point. Because you forgot, everybody gets older. Some people age well, some people don't. I'm sorry to say it that way, but it's just facts. Okay. Yep. I read my schedule. Oh, I gotta be in earlier than I thought. Mm, my bad, y'all. You know I'm about to intervene real quick. I misread my schedule for the third time. Give myself this one. I had to give myself that one. I misread my schedule. I was right the first time I looked at it. I thought he was gonna change it. He did. Yeah, but nonetheless, though, whatever it is that you're trying to seek in life, make sure you're seeking it for the right reasons and make sure that it will be beneficial. And if you feel it's going to be beneficial, then again, let the process be organic. That's it. You shouldn't be getting into these relationships on false hopes and false ideas. Ryder, what's going on, my guy? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, in my opinion, with that one I seen, yeah, that was just the gold digger right there. You already looking for a stepdaddy and your child's father not even dead or not even fully dead. Something wrong with you. No, that's crazy though. I had to think about that. I said, damn, that sounded almost like you was almost hoping that he died just so you could get some sort of inheritance. That's what I was about to think about it from that standpoint. But again, I'm not going to judge that because I don't fully even know the backstory on that. But still, that's crazy. You would sit there. Oh, now I'm talking about something, Ryder. My bad. You always late to church. But I was talking about something I seen recently, and it was crazy though. It was funny to me because again, it seemed like she was only caring about if he was going to live or die, because she was already planning on moving on. But that's crazy. You about to move on with this man child, and this man is still being active. Yeah, I don't know. My head hurt on that one. But again, just think about what you want exactly and just go for it. Liz, what's going on, baby? I already know some of y'all pulling in on y'all break already. And you know I'm being nosy. What the hell y'all got in your damn what you got in the damn lunch baskets today? I see y'all. I already got tacos from Sirius. Who else bringing up something in this darn chat today? But you got to be careful and critical again about what you want though. Don't go in there with that falsehood that this is what you want right now and for the moment. You want something for life. You know, you want something that's going to be, life changing. You gonna always go through different levels and growths in life, but it is about what you want. You want love and honesty, then guess what? You got to find out how how loved and honest this person is going to be. That's what I'm saying. You have to be. You have to be wise in your decisions, though. Some of y'all think bringing a child into a situation again like that, if you already know what's going south, don't think that's going to help. It ain't. It's only going to create more problems and confusion. You're gonna have to be wise in what you actually want. If you already feel it's going south, you might as well just let the person know what it is right then and there. Even if you feel it's a hard decision to do, hey, it is for your mental balance and your peace. A lot of y'all crashing out for the wrong reasons again. You going for momentary goals. You're supposed to go for lifetime goals, period. You know? Doesn't matter what it is you want. If it's something that's going to be beneficial for you, let it be beneficial for you, but let it be organic as well. There's nothing wrong with that. You can't always just use your eyes and just think that everything is, all right, I visualize this happening. Because it ain't going to happen. Everything that you do in life, you got to have heart, but you also got to have a clear mental balance. Again, the world going to throw nothing but crazy shit at you. The only thing you could do is try to throw it back because, again, you got to protect your mental peace and your heart. And I don't care if you've been with somebody long or short term. You got to have strong will to just make the necessary decisions, even if you have to. But all in all, though, it's nothing wrong with just no. They about to die off, y'all. Them bees. That's why they've been going crazy out here too. Even on the back, listen. Even on my block, they getting crazy. They ain't even got nothing to do with sweet. They about to die out soon, so they gonna be on their madness right now. Either that. Look,
I be on my balcony like this, so they can leave me alone. Like it's just so annoying.
I would say, unless y'all got the off repellent or something like that to keep them away a lot of times. But sometimes I forgot if you got, I think peppermint. I think peppermint oil.
You just be looking crazy sitting like this.
But I would say if you get peppermint oil.
Lantern thing the other day, it landed right here on my neck. I felt so disgusted. I went and cleaned my whole shit with alcohol.
But I would say just if you got peppermint oil too, sometimes they don't like nothing. They go for a lot of things because they trust me. You be like, oh nah, it's too strong out here. Yeah, but again, eventually the decisions that you make in life, they are supposed to be strong lifetime decisions that are going to make you happy. That's going to keep you motivated for life. Even when you down to your last, as far as you start getting into your golden ages, you want to be able to say that you made a lifetime impression and an impact the way it's supposed to be done. My bad, y'all. I had to give some give some fake nature advice to people. They bringing all the bees over here, man. Not even that. Don't want to hear your conversation either. My bad. See, I be talking about with people, even when you in your own zone talking, if you want to come around you, they whole conversation. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna get crazy. I'm gonna let this video speak for itself. My scalp. Yeah, the madness has already started. Nah, listen, certain things you might have to compromise. I'm saying only because if it is gonna be for the balance of everything, then, hey, you gonna get mad if he don't want to go with you somewhere, but you think that's important, but he still go with you anyway. Can't get mad. It's a compromise. If I don't want to go with you to the movies, but you love to go to the movies, I'm going to have to compromise at some point. All right, I'll go out with you on certain. Yeah, if you want to go on these nights, I bet. It's a compromise right there. It's not a sacrifice to make my man happy or to make my girl happy. All right, come on, let's go do this. You have to. You have to make compromises when it comes to a strong relationship. There was times, you be like, damn, I don't want to do this, but I don't want her mad at me neither. All right, come on, let me suck this up. Let's go. But again, you APTV, what's going on, my guy? But again, you gotta know exactly what you coming for. If you going into a falsehood as far as your relationship is concerned, 9 out of 10 ain't gonna go the way you want it to go. If you think you just seeing it from a standpoint of, okay, I could see myself doing this, I could see myself doing that, it might not work. Again, a lot of times just let things build naturally. Because if you ask some people, I don't care if you cute, ugly, or whatever. Let me just see what you about personality wise. And I know people who I know a dude that's on the next block from me. He could have chose anything, honestly, because he had all rights to choose anything he wanted. Because half of the people out there definitely wanted him. Guess what? He chose something completely nobody else thought he was going to pick. But hey, he's still happy, kids and all. So again, some people are just going to be like that. I don't care about looks. I don't care about this. Look, what can you offer me? What are you going to feed me that's going to be lifetime and beneficial? What are you going to feed? It's essentially saying, what do you have that's going to keep me invested in? And not just from a financial point. What do you have to offer me? What does your spirit tell me? What does your soul tell me? You know, and again, some people move with the falsehood of, I'm gonna grab this up. We gonna be good no matter what. I'm gonna still be able to do this. And no, look, this is gonna be some things you're not gonna be able to do even when you get into a relationship. Because again, that can spoil or mess up anything golden. I would always say this though, and that's on both levels. You fellas, you got a woman that is allowing you to be out all hours of the night to a degree. If she asks you something respectfully and she only asks you to respect that one thing, you should respect that. And vice versa. You women gotta respect certain things too when a man is telling you certain things. You have to really hear and understand. Again, I just talked about that yesterday. Y'all gotta understand when somebody is telling you something, even if it don't sound like it's a clear and present danger, it could be. So again, you have to make sure that you have that balance you're looking for. Because again, when it comes to love, when it comes to building, you are essentially using your heart. It's not so much as your eyes. You're using your heart. If you putting your heart out too much on the sleeve, guess what? If it's with the wrong thing, you're gonna mess yourself up. And then now you're gonna have a trust issue with the world. And it's not even the world. Again, be mindful of who you are trying to vet before you do anything. You know? You have to. Because in the long run, again, essentially your heart is going to be the main thing. Your heart is going to be in all the wrong places. Why? Because if you just had your world shattered, you're going to think that everybody that come along is going to shatter your world. That's not always the case. Again, you have to do a deep healing process, even if you did have your heart broken. You have to have a strong healing process on that, man. Oh, I know that part, AP. Trust me, I know that part. Some people say, "Oh, I want to hear the truth. I want to hear the truth." But then when they tell you the truth, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to accept it. You'll even try to argue it down. Can't do that. Because again, you're gonna have people that they just rush into things because they think that's what it is right now. But if you're not using your clear mind and your clear conscience, then yeah, it ain't going anywhere. My fault, y'all. I had to get up out of there from where I was sitting at because again, you had all that. Why do people do that? I gotta ask that question. Why do people do that? If you see I'm probably having a conversation of some sort and it's getting deep, why would you come over here and sit next to me with your conversation? You throwing me off because you about to talk about stuff I don't want to hear. The hell is going on with y'all? And you have all of that space to go sit down there and talk your business. Some of y'all actually don't want people in your business. But I see some of y'all do. Y'all don't care. I ain't trying to be around that. I don't care about your business. I don't care what you was about to talk about. I feel at some point you probably was about to talk about something that I was going to get up anyway and fucking leave. Like, yeah, my bad. Let me get up out of here. So again, some of y'all don't care what come out your mouth or what you talking about around people. Some of y'all just want that damn attention. I ain't trying to hear your damn personal business. Definitely don't want to hear it today on no level. Come on now. Nah, serious. Come on now. Nah, Ryder, because come on, bro. Like, I'm just, come on. This is the second time today I try to be getting away from somebody. And people want to, look, I don't want to hear y'all business. Especially when I already, look, I see y'all almost every day when I am out and about, whether I'm live or not. Most of y'all don't be, shut up. In fact, let me not say shut up. I'm sorry. Y'all really just need one of these too. Y'all need one of all these. Court, what's going on, baby? Ah, come on now. Look, I'm sorry, ladies. I know some of y'all like to have y'all little tea gossip and yada yada yada, but let me introduce you to this type of man right here. There's some things I don't want to hear. If it's too personal, I don't want to hear it. I don't even want to be around it because now if something does get crazy and it gets out of proportion, you ain't gonna say, "Well, these people." No, I wasn't here for that. But you was. I wasn't here for that. I was asleep. Oh, but you was over there. I was asleep. Don't know nothing. Don't care about nothing. Like, damn, man. Yeah, I had to because, like I said, it's just like y'all could have kept it moving, and you would really sit here and like you don't even see somebody already sitting on the convo right now, and now your convo is getting into my convo. We can't. My scalp hurt. My scalp really hurt right now. That's why you gotta keep yourself balanced, man. Telling you, no, but it's just it really is about being strong. But I don't want to be that strong around your damn conversation. So sorry. Nah, I'm not trying to sound funny or nothing. Come on now. I was perfectly calm, cool, collective, and then and y'all sitting directly next to me. Like you don't see I was already on an important man. I'm telling you, I think some of y'all really be doing that to get attention. I'm really starting to see that for what it is. It's like y'all lacking attention. You are. You lacking attention. I think that's why some of y'all really be out there. Man, listen, not everything as far as your personal life need to be put out there. I don't care what you're doing, how you doing it. That's how true it is. Almost died in the sidewalk. But it's not for public consumption. And it's definitely not for everybody to be in it. I'm sorry. My scalp hurt, man. Telling you, I gotta think. This is why this is why I said you gotta start speaking in codes again, man. And if you're going to be a chatty patty all day, you might as well go somewhere where people don't listen. Some people don't want to hear that because now when they get involved, you're going to be mad when somebody tell you something. Especially if you might be doing something or saying something wrong anyway. And people might, yeah, you know you right. No, you wrong. Let me tell you where you went wrong at. Now you'll be mad. What you mean, right? How you get? Because you made it my business. You wouldn't shut up about it, so now I'm in it. What's up? Like, hey, come on now. Have more respect for yourself to just leave certain things under wraps. Nah, Ryder, because come on now. Like I said, it's not that people can't have conversations and stuff like, but it's some conversations y'all should keep for either indoors or somewhere else where you know ain't too many people around. I'm quite sure I don't want to know about your time of the month, nor any of that other stuff right now. Like you could have just threw me off right now. Go on about your business. I don't care about who you might have been sucking. Never mind. Let me shut up. See, I'm about to be petty. Pettiness is actually real, for real. So he finally out of witness protection. Look at him. Oh, I talk about myself, you stupid fuck. That's why I'm on this internet every day. I could talk about you though. Commander, what's going on? Moot moot. I could talk about you. I could talk about your whole family. I could talk about your bloodline in less than 12 minutes. Because like I said, I do talk about myself. Oh, did you forget some of these experiences I've already went through? You have not gone through no experience in life except for being on the internet jerking off to a man. So I'm gonna need you to fall back, my guy. Let me start exposing. You finally looking like a true Mexican. What's going on, son? My man came out looking like a true. All right, I feel you. I feel you. He came out with the Sammy Sosa sweats. All right, I feel you. Came out of witness protection. You know. Well, it goes to show you. Look, oh, you missed me last night. That's why. Oh, you missed me last night. I'm telling you. I knew you was coming. Did you brush your teeth this morning? Huh? Did you brush your teeth this morning? Hmm? Hmm? Did you wash your underarms? Did you go give your mama a kiss? No, no. Stagnant little trolls. No. And I think that's what's wrong with y'all lives. Stagnant. Because if you can sit here and say I'm talking about everybody, then yeah, I'm talking about everybody, including your dumb ass. Because you probably are part of the fucking shit we talking about every day in this damn world going on. And again, hold on. I'm gonna show you how gangster it really is. Cause I be doing this all the time with you, but we ain't gonna be doing this after today. No, it's not about giving energy. I really just want you to know. Anytime you feel the type of way, don't come over here and ask me for a light, son. Oh, come on, son. You asking for too much, son. You got an EBT card I can use? Son, go sit in the corner for the rest of your life, nigga. My bad, y'all. The link is there, pussy, if you wanna pop up on the channel. Other than that, you be alright. See, I'm amongst the flock. And honestly, you need to go find you something. You probably the same dumbass that was trying to troll the music live. Like I said, corny people. This is people that you can't get with. Oh, I got a right to talk about everybody, right? I am giving my view and opinion on shit, right? Oh yeah. Or am I just really bringing awareness? I am. I am. I'm aware that your family must be sick and tired of you. So, yeah, let's talk about that. You ain't going. Exactly. You ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. And look, you did all that beeping and still stopped at a damn light. Look at you. Sorry, son of a. My bad, y'all. Sorry, sacker. Doing all of that for no reason. No, but again, know what you're going in for. If you're going in a relationship for the right thing, you should be all right. Hello. Yeah, I don't want to see you till next month. Matter of fact, I don't want to see you till next year.
Next year?
Yeah, next year. Get up out of here. Wait, y'all mark this date now. What's the date? I don't want to see you till October 3rd, 2024. Don't bother me, son. Yeah, serious. That's that New York City life. But this what happens when you outside and it's active. Even when I'm inside, it's active. Look, it active right now. It doesn't sound like somebody about to get arrested on a Taco Tuesday. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, you want me to talk about myself? I can talk about myself. Guess what? Uh, I'm somewhat of a fixture in my hood one way or another. Yeah, I move how I talk on here. I really move that way. And oh wait, let let me get this correct. I still stand on my principle regardless. What do you stand on? And the link is pinned in case you got something to tell me. Other than that, you can go back to gargling pickle juice and bleach and come and keep doing what you do. Because I'm gonna keep uplifting, building, and bringing awareness. I do appreciate you for really sitting in here, but just learn the lesson. Don't come in here and say nothing. Just watch. Just love me like how you've been loving me from the shadows. That's all you gotta do, baby. Oh wait, matter of fact, that's how I do things. Since you really refuse to hit a panel, I got something for you. I think I got something. Let me make sure I got something for you. A notes. Come on now. You seem so adamant on coming here every day. This is what I be talking about with people that love attention. It's more than just a drug. That's gonna be their downfall. Because you're gonna want to get the right person attention. They're gonna definitely get your attention in a way you wasn't expecting. So again, play nice. Stop playing with your life. Oh, somebody making jerk chicken. I smell it, baby. See, if you was outside doing something, you probably wouldn't even be on the internet. Nah, you know I ain't giving that though. Because I'm still strong on what I said. If you want to build with somebody, make sure you building for the right reasons and make sure that it's organic. So if I'm talking about people, yes, I'm talking about how you could be trying to make your life at least a little bit better and less stressful. Coming from somebody who's been through relationships, period, and just got out of one recently. So let's try this again. Yeah, you gotta know what's right, and you gotta know what feels right for you. So if it don't feel right, you're gonna have to make that necessary move. Doesn't matter. Even if it's a hard move to make, hey, you gotta think about your peace and your balance at the end of the day. Because again, you can love somebody, but if you're not happy, it's not going to work well. Love and happiness does go together, whether you believe that or not. See, like I got a love and happiness and a balance for the people that come here and build, whether they in here every day or not. They've been rocking with me since the beginning, or even if they just came in recently. It's a love, respect, and happiness there. You have no love, respect, or happiness because you want attention. No, we're gonna give you attention, but we just gonna give you attention the way we've been giving it to you. Sniping wipes. That's it. Snipe your ass and wipe your ass. That's what we're gonna do. But nonetheless, though, again, just know exactly what you're getting into it for. And again, don't think just bringing kids into a situation is always going to help something because it's not. Don't think you got to lower your standards to continue to be with somebody when you don't. Again, make that clear decision for you. And even again, if it's a hard decision to make and you try to avoid it, at some point you're not going to be able to avoid it. When you are genuinely unhappy with certain things, you have to move on because again, it's about happiness. You want happiness not just within yourself, but all around the situation. You can't have no insecurities. You can't have no letdowns, no distance, no none of that. Yeah, listen, I've seen people that got together, thought they was going to be together forever. They wasn't. They moved on. They still cool. They be hanging out, all of that. They hang out, they chill. They just be kicking it like how they always kicked it. Because if they was already friends before that, that bond is never going to be gone. You can always kick it with your homies. But you ain't going to be trying to get down with your homies, so you can always remember that part. Shoot, there's people right now that even if they look like they still got it for each other, they not going that level. Because if that part of it is already gone, then there's no need to even explore nothing, you know? That's why I'm saying you got to keep yourself balanced on that level. Link is in the chat in case anybody want to chime in. But you know, I had to come in and bring y'all something for the morning as always. But yeah, you got to think about that. Essentially, your happiness does lie within you. See, and again, it depends on the situation. See, like what you just said, Court, it depends on the situation. Because if it was just based on physical in the first place, that's what they always going to lean to. Oh, I know I could definitely just bust her down, or I know I could get him to do this. Nah, y'all got to think about the clear. And if something does happen along that level, and you think, how you doing? If you think you can, you can. Some people can't. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I've probably been one of them that even when I ended off with people, if it's ended off on the levels of I don't see nothing outside of just friendship. You know, so again, I'm not gonna be for the back and forth because that's how you mess up too. The back and forth. You think you might be over with somebody, and then you end up getting back with them, or then if it's not that, you end up having that confrontation with that person that you really didn't want to. So again, if you're gonna be clearly over with everything, you gotta make sure that's exactly what you are done with. See, I can honestly say, even though I just ended something, and that was 16 years. Yeah, you want me to talk about myself? I'm gonna talk about myself today. I just ended a 16-year relationship on Sunday, and that wasn't the easiest thing to do, but it had to be done. And it had to be done again because again, all the love is still there, but the happiness wasn't there. And that's the one thing to remember. Time is always of the essence when it comes to listening to your mate. See, look, even though that's gone, that relationship aspect is gone. But me and her was friends before anything, so that part is never gonna die. Because even when we both was dating different people, we was always chilling out, kicking it, talking about the different things, sports, all of that. That ain't nothing new. Y'all supposed to have that type of bond with somebody. But again, even if you have to make something as far as a decision, make sure that's the decision that you're staying with. See, I stood with my decision. I'm always gonna have love and respect for it. Get that shit twisted. That was a piece of my life. But in the same token, it just wasn't near relationship wise no more. And I don't live lies. I can't live a lie and say that I'm happy with you and I know I'm not happy. And even if it was none of our faults, hey, sometimes it be like that. Miss T, trust me, I ain't want to, but hey, there was things that was just lurking around, and for right now, it was for the best on both ends. You gotta look at it when people try to avoid that. Sometimes you might get lucky, sometimes you're not, and sometimes people try to avoid it because they don't want to lose that thrill of. But hey, Again, it is about your overall happiness. And if the love ain't there no more as far as a relationship, then hey, what can you say? You can't continue to live a lie. And I don't think I was living a lie and she wasn't either. It's just things happen. Already tried that working out thing. But it's clear today that it just wasn't gonna be. I got a couple exes that's still to this day cool with me, rock out and all of that shit. We ain't even thinking on that level. So there ain't nothing coming in between that. When I stand firm on something, I do stand firm on something. So, again, sometimes in life you want to make strong, difficult decisions. But if you feel it's for the best and you know it's for the best, then you gotta follow that process for it. I think I followed the process only because I tried to work out. We both tried to work out. But again, just certain time lost, things don't feel right. Yeah, again, you gotta think about happiness at the end of the day. But again, some people are gonna have different answers for that. Some people ain't gonna be able to be friends with their exes because they know it's gonna be that tension still there. And you got those that, man, listen, they see each other day in and day out. They with their significant others and all still hanging out. That don't mean things change. That don't mean that they gonna go back to what they thought they had. Or it's not gonna be that. P Moses, what's going on, my guy? Some people can't, some people can. But again, it is different people, different scenarios. So in my scenario, I really can't see myself going back. But see, the one thing I can say is that there is no ill will amongst both of us. Right now, it's just a healing process for both of us. Tia, what's going on, baby? If that's what you're going to face in life, whether it's long term or short term, hey, it is about clear happiness and balance. But I would strongly urge that. So we don't hear things along those lines. And I'm sorry. Wait, let me put Ryder back on to in case he's still shadow hugging. Lady talking about some she looking for a stepdaddy for a kid. Meanwhile, the father's still alive. He's just in the hospital at the moment. Uh, Stuff like that. You getting into relationships for the wrong things, even putting kids in the mix of that. See, again, you can't do that. Oh yeah, and for that show that was stupid. If I'm talking about everybody else, I have a right to because again, I live life. What do you do besides watch me every day and love me? Oh, you're right. You don't do nothing. My bad. But you have a right to say that because again, you see it from clear as day, and you see it from your own experiences. Again, when you log off a damn app, you see half the things I'm talking about on a day in and day out now. Certain people done got into the wrong relationships for the wrong reasons. Even done got kids involved. And now look, it's unhappy homes. It's split. It's division. Kids don't know which way is left because they don't know why the parents that brought them in the world can't get along. So again, I got rights to say what I'm going to say because I got a view and opinion on it. You don't like my view and opinion, go wipe your face with some tar and literally just go kill yourself somewhere. Because I can care less. Oh, but I'm gonna give you this for the rest of the day. Even if you decide to come back later, I'm gonna give you this for the rest of the day. There we go. But nonetheless, though, again, y'all gotta just think clear again before you just jump into any type of relationships. It can't be fueled just by soul lust and just what you think. You gotta definitely make sure that everything is. You gotta make sure that everything is definitely right and comfortable for you. Because again, it's your heart that's being there. Your heart is always going to be out there when it comes to relationship. How far you put it out there, that solely depends on you. If you putting it all the way out there because you know for a fact there is no doubts, no insecurities, no nothing, then you're doing the right thing. If you're putting your heart out on your sleeve and it could be false and momentary, that's going to be a problem. But nonetheless, though, just want to chime in with the people definitely. Um, Something that should be thought about, though, because it kind of does play into what I was talking about last night. I just didn't go too deep in it. As far as you building or trying to be with somebody again, do you want something for that moment or do you want something that's going to last a lifetime? That's essentially what you need to ask yourself. Nonetheless, though, definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in this morning slash afternoon. Top of the morning to all my West Coasters. Top of the afternoon, all my East Coasters. And top of the evening, all my peoples in the UK. And oh, yeah, you future babies. Happy hump day. I gotta really realize y'all 12 hours and better. 12, 13, 14, yeah. Happy hump day to most of y'all. You already know it's all love, baby. So conversations like this will continue to happen on a basis. And that's what I'm gonna give you. You're gonna have some people that don't like it. I don't care what you like. You actually like me and you want that attention from me. No, no. But I still got through my lesson like I always do. You just was late for it. Just like last night. You was late for your period. So yeah. You need your double dose of me when it comes to that. I know. I know. Take heed to the words I was just saying recently, though. Don't don't go in with the false hopes. And if it's a false hope of things still being able to be managed, even if you already done been in a relationship and it's deep, if it's a false hope that things can be fixed, don't go with that false hope. Organic growth and build, that's gonna always be your strong, solid suit for the relationships. And if you know you clearly unhappy in certain situations, just leave. I'm gonna say for prime example, for some of you men and women, if you're getting cheated on, why stay around for it? Or if you even getting wind that somebody is cheating, you should leave. Don't make no crazy obscene. Don't make no crazy obscene gestures. Don't go all out the window for nothing. If a person is doing you wrong, 9 out of 10 is because they not prepared and they not ready for what's real. Again, it does start with loving yourself. And when you love yourself and you know what you want and what you don't want, you pretty much got everything else in the bag. But nonetheless, let me get up out of here. I probably could bring some music this afternoon, but that's probably gonna have to be earlier than expected because I gotta be to work kind of early tonight. Y'all pray for my scalp, y'all. Pray for my scalp. Um, but nonetheless, always a good convo with the people, and it's always a blessing to see the people build with the people. That's what some people got to realize. Building strong, solid relationships on all angles. That's a must in life. That shouldn't be something that's momentary because guess what? Now, when you really do need the help, or when you really do need air or anything else along those lines, you done burned bridges, so now nobody wants to hear you. Nonetheless, though, again, just be strong in who you are and know that whatever decisions you making in life, even if they hard decisions, you're making them for the right reasons. You know. But I'll definitely be back later on. I'll try to put some music out there before work. We already know how you do it. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. And you already know, I'll definitely be back. And if y'all ain't subbed on that backup channel, don't worry, I'm gonna bring you something early. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's Tasty Tuesday, so I gotta give y'all some tastiness, you know. Always a blessing though. Y'all stay safe, keep that third eye open. Oh wait, I was supposed to let y'all leave out like this. Shout out to all my members of the Eulogy family, baby. Wait a minute, let me make sure it's the right one. Okay. I think it's the right one. Y'all stay safe, keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.